Bitcoin is the alternative system of money. So, as you can see now, Bitcoin really is the alternative system of money. It is the alternative system of wealth. In many places, only well-to-do people can afford to diversify their wealth into properties, shares, and many other assets. For the rest of us, we only have Bitcoin. Bitcoin accepts everyone and prohibits no one, not even rogue altcoins or evil High Council members of fiat. Bitcoin is the only currency in the world with a definite limited supply and a decentralized consensus-based distribution system that ensures its continual upwards appreciation in value. This means everything else when compared to the timeline of Bitcoin's 4-year cycles will experience inflation relative to Bitcoin. If the life cycle of every asset past, present or future in our world is compared to the same 4-year time scale of Bitcoin, with Bitcoin's first block creation being the start date, then Bitcoin will be seen to outcompete every other item of value in all of known history, past, present and future. Bitcoin is an item of value which has value mainly because it is useful as money. The value of Bitcoins is in its usefulness as money and in its usefulness as a store of wealth. Bitcoin exists due to the consensus of miners and network participants, and due to their trust in the computer code operating as described, 21 million Bitcoins maximum, with a predictable creation schedule of new Bitcoins. Bitcoin can be hugely volatile, and the swings can be dramatic, but if you believe in it, then it will always take care of you, because you will never sell at the bottom, and will always be ready for the next bull run. Bitcoin is a market where certain market participants may thrive on the peaks and troughs. It is a market prone to these extremes due to its very nature of being opposed by so many groups with conflicting interests, while simultaneously being fervently promoted by converts with religious zeal. It has historically been viewed by many with incredulity, and it is an asset class that does not get bailed out or carried like many other markets might get carried. In fact, when it is down, many like to press it down further to try to get it to the point where it turns into oblivion. And when it is peaking, you cannot turn your attention away from it, and all caution and logic gets thrown out the window. Teen investors become Lambo purchasing legends. Bitcoin should be something that is protected and supported by regulators, decision makers, bankers and other key people in all the jurisdictions of the world. It doesn't need this, but rather, any place that blocks it will lose out to those places which accept it. And in the long run, every place that promotes it will win out over those that merely accept it. When in doubt, take no action and just let it be. If you actively block it, then you are only hurting your brethren. Bitcoin is the savior or insurance policy for you and your people if everything else collapses. Many places absolutely need Bitcoin. It gives people in these places a chance to store their money into something more stable than their depreciating national currency. These places tend to be the areas with the most fervent adopters of cryptocurrency and of Bitcoin. The people in these places are both rooting for and depending on Bitcoin's success. And finally, you really should know that if you bet against Bitcoin, you will lose. Avoid it or fight it at your own expense. Bitcoin cares and waits for no one. When it is on a tier, it waits for no one. Bitcoin is the alternative system of money and will win over the current financial system. Either get on the train or get out of the way, because if you stand smack bam right in the middle of its path, you will lose out to those that are inside the train when it activates its rockets and takes off to the moon. Fly me to the moon and let me sing among the stars.